up, everybody? With the shakeout of everything that's been going on, makes a Hexican have a lot of confidence. Makes complexities turn into simplicities. Got a lot of ideas. We're watching a situation where we want people to mature faster than their bank accounts exploding. We so want their bank accounts to explode, but we also want them to be mature before that happens. What's happening to my music? Go feeding ducks. Okay, it's back up. Well, I got my tacos. Per usual, everything's fine in Hexico if I got my tacos, or if I have the option of choosing to have tacos. And if the microphone keeps moving, everything's good. So later on this evening, I'm going to host a space on Twitter Spaces. And it's going to be called something like Hex News, Just the Tip. So Just the Tip Hex News is what it is on YouTube. Just the Tip Hex News. And this evening we'll have 4 people, 4 speakers. They're invite speakers. So get a hold of me throughout the week if it is that you want to be a part of this. And it's just a back-to-back solo, 3 minutes at the least for each of these people. And they'll typically carry on because they're passionate. But let's keep it like total time. If it's, gosh, I would hate to go over 25 minutes. Instead, keep it down below that quite a bit. I mean, if I had my way, maybe it would only be 12 to 15 to 16 minutes. But with 4 people, I want to respect them, give them the mic with a good enough time to run with it. But yeah, starting something new. This consortium of Hexicans that I believe are good Hexicans with good advice to give will give whatever's off the top of their head this Tuesday and next Tuesday and the next Tuesday and the next Tuesday. Let's get the info out there, spread it across everyone, but give it to them in good bite-sized chunks. So we'll have it recorded on YouTube and we'll have it recorded on Twitter Spaces. Just the Tip Hex News. Tacos look pretty good. Every time I grab tacos, I think I'm going to eat them on stream right in front of the camera. And I just think how terrible those manners are. And then I think, oh, well, I'll just apologize before I do it. Then I think, no, it's still too terrible. So I feel sorry for any date of mine who eats tacos across the table from me. Yeah. So looking at all the things in the Hex community and the markets and everything. By the way, the SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, has had its problems, and then their holdings were a little bit of USDC, and Dai's holdings was a little bit of USDC. So we had a little bit of market fears plus moving stuff around that made it to where USDC and DAI both depegged from the dollar, slumped. USDC more than DAI, and that's what's happened over the weekend. Hey Finbear, hey Facing. Yeah, so I wonder if standing up would be better with the situation. I've always had this setup here. I just hadn't used it. Notice I blocked Richard's face with the chair. I could get the big couch and bring it like over here. Show off that a little bit. This is the most comfortable chair of the Gotti chairs. So that's why it's been in a lot of things. And then I also want to do like this one-to-one stuff. Like, what's the appropriate distance off the camera? Action! I'd like to put the people that are in the window behind the camera. I think that would be cool. It'd be cool to have a setup that's like Good Morning America, where everybody's in the background and they're all like cramming together to try to get into the scene. All right, so besides bookmarking this time period, we are at a spot in our community where we're kind of like in the doldrums of Pulse Chain, and anybody who wants to say it's almost here or there's something happening over here, they kind of get made fun of by Richard, because it's like he'll tell us. All it's ever taken is patience. Being a Hexican, the bare minimum is patience. Do you not have that? All right, so as per usual, on my Tuesdays, I do a live stream here in order to try to get all the people on meetup.com in the Austin area to say, hey, I didn't fall for the NFT bullshit, and hey, this is the best way to crypto over here. Here's Hex, 50 of them. There's 50 on this wall. Come learn Hex over here. And then after that, I go and I join the Bitcoiners and I make a presence there. And so my name is hex.com in their chat. Everybody knows. So as long as they were warned, as long as they had the opportunity to open their eyes to Hex, the more they see it, the more they'll, oh, okay, maybe there's something to this. Right now, it's just a brain fart for them. All the people who aren't Hexicans right now, it's just a brain fart. It's just something they haven't come to yet in their head. So I go off to the Bitcoiners now. But in 3 hours and 45 minutes, I'm hosting a Twitter space. It's going to be called Hex News, just the tip. And there's going to be 4 back-to-back speakers that the subject is up to them. This is not rhetoric back and forth. This is just 4 people solo. They are not meant to feed off of each other's topics. So whatever's off the top of their head, it's going to be great. It'll be the 3rd week in a row that we did this. We'll welcome everybody at $10 per hex. I won't be able to talk about it. Everybody will dismiss what I say at that point. Right now, I'm still relevant. At some point in the future, whenever it is that I tell somebody that I spent a $200 Ethereum on 1.8 million hex, they're not gonna really. What? You you mined 50 Bitcoin per hour? What? All right, I'm out of here. Remember to have a staking philosophy and organize your life with it, and you'll understand what I'm saying once it is that you have a stake coming out every 6 months for the next 15 years. Start with your long stakes, then your short stakes, then your medium stakes. Go. Adios, guys.